Hello everybody, welcome to Bitesize Pilates on this lovely sunny Monday morning. You can hear the traffic noise outside. Amazing how that's changed, isn't it? Well, I never really noticed the traffic noise when we've lived here for 20 years. I never really noticed it because you get used to it, don't you? When you live in a, whatever noise it is, you kind of get acclimatized. But when it stopped during lockdown and it started up again, I'm really aware of the traffic. I'm sure I'll get used to it again. So good morning everybody, welcome to those who were just with me for Wake Up. That was tough, lots and lots of leg work. So we'll do a little bit of stretching in this class as well, which is good even if you haven't done the last class, but quite good for those who've just done it too. And yeah, I hope you had a nice weekend, enjoyable. I had a nice weekend. I saw my son came over for a barbecue with his girlfriend, my daughter came up as well for a barbecue, so that was really nice. Hello Lindsay, hello Joan. They haven't been together since, gosh, probably February. So yeah, that was really lovely. I had a nice weekend. So back to it, back on it. Morning Rachel, good morning Zara. Back to my running, Rachel, for hockey training. I did my 3 runs last week, nearly killed me. But I'm hoping this week they'll feel a bit easier. I hope so. Hello Alison. So well done everyone. I've got my mat out. We're going to do the majority of the class standing, but with a little bit of roll downs and a few down dogs. That's the word I was looking for. Down facing dogs, downward facing dogs. It's a full title. We just call them down dogs. So we're going to do those. So get yourself sorted into some space, if you've got some space. Right, up onto your feet everybody. I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit because I've got the door open and I have to compete with the traffic noise. So first of all, good morning Mr. McCann, and I'm sure Anne-Marie is there as well. Okay, so first of all, feet hip width apart. Let's get our posture in place. Shoulders back and down. One of the most important parts of a Pilates class is getting your posture set at the beginning and being mindful of it through the rest of the class. So remember, we're looking to have shoulders directly above hips, directly above knees and ankles. So that's a lovely straight line. So we're not leaning back, we haven't got our bottom pushed out. Equally, we're the same here, so we haven't got over to one side. You'll be amazed how many of us do actually have a bit of a lean. So bring everything back to the middle. Check that you've got that lovely line from the middle of your hips straight down through your knees, shins, second and third toes. So from the big toe out. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax. But you know when you exhale, you're relaxing your shoulders, but you're pulling in your tummy. You work. Breathe in. Exhale. And shift our weight across and just bring a knee up nice and gently. Pop it down. Cross the other way. So focus. Very different to our first class, isn't it? First class is all fast and furious. And then second class, we're looking to slow everything down. Interestingly enough, my daughter's boyfriend has been doing Pilates every day during lockdown. She's been making him do it. Some of my classes and some other stuff. And he's always had a chronic back condition. He's a chef and spends a lot of time bending over. Never done Pilates before, done lots of other sort of sporty stuff. He went to see his osteopath that he saw before lockdown. And the osteopath said, "Oh my goodness, what have you been doing?" And he was like, I've been doing lots of Pilates. And he said, "Well, your back is fantastic because I've never seen your back looking so good." And he's not had any back pain since, I mean, also he hasn't been working, but he hasn't had any back pain. And the osteopath was amazed at how it had realigned, so it was back where it should be. And that's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, he's done a little bit every day, not every day, most days, and got a really good result. And that's the thing with Pilates, you have to keep at it. You need to make it part of your regular routine. Good, we're going to do a side bend now. We're going to take our arms overhead, lace the fingers through, bring the arms overhead, and a little side bend, back to the middle. Over we go. So what I want you to think about with this side bend is just not just the bending part of it, we're also reaching up and going over. So it's almost like there's a little wall here and you're lifting to go over it. So you're reaching up and over it. So we're creating that length through the spine. One more. Good. Arms come back down. Back to our knee lifts again. Up we go. Now this time, take your leg behind you. Don't pop it down. Had a little wobble there myself. Knee comes up. Take the leg behind. Pop it down. So I'll show you sideways what I'm doing. The knee's coming up in front and then back behind and down. Just making that balance that bit harder. And then we're going to side bend. So arms come up, over we go. So lengthen through your arms, pulling your tummy to support that back. Couple more. 2 more. 1 more. Arms come back down. Good work, everybody. Rotation. So hands are going to come up in our normal position. Shoulders relaxed. Lovely little twist. Back to the middle and the other way. Getting right into that back. So if you've been doing the July challenge, you would have done a class over the weekend. But if you're not, that's fine. You may not have done anything for a couple of days. So perhaps everything's stiffened up a little. So this will help us loosen up. 1 more. Good, well done. So we're going to go back to balance, but this time we're going to take hold of our foot. So remember, hold on to some furniture if you need to. Grab hold of your foot, knees together. Now if this is impossible for you, remember you can put your foot on furniture and push your hips forwards. Or if you're thinking, no, even that doesn't work, just do a balance for me. Arms relaxed, bring it up and down. Came across a lovely bit of slow telly last night. My mum told me about it. And it's live canal journey along the Kennet and Avon Canal. I think it's 2 hours long. And basically as if you're sitting on the front of the canal boat and it's just chugging along the canal. Very relaxing. BBC 4 it was on last night at about 7 o'clock I think it was. So if you're looking for some therapy, find it. It's probably on the iPlayer. Up comes that foot. But yeah, very soothing. It's like a chuk, 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 chuk. And just going through the English countryside. It's a lovely canal actually, the Kennet and Avon. That's the one that goes across the country, kind of parallel to the M4. And again, lift up. In fact, you probably see the M4 at times. Keep those hips pushing forwards, really get that stretch through, especially my wake up people, because those thighs worked hard, didn't they? Down you go, well done. Okay, so coming to the end of your mat, we're going to do, my mat's all hooked up, we're going to do some roll downs, and in a bit we are going to do a couple of down dogs. Glasses are going to fall off. So start tall, and we're going to roll down as low as we can go, but taking your time, breath in. Tuck your chin, round your shoulders, pull in your tummy muscles, down we go, to the point where you feel that's your maximum. So for me at the moment, I'm nowhere near the floor, but I think I will be in a bit. So I'm going to relax my upper body, give my shoulders a little shake, and just let the weight of your upper body pull the back. It's all the way through the back chain, the posterior chain muscles, right the way down to your heels. Just let it happen. Yeah, I've managed to touch the floor. Up we come, tummy's tight, push your spine back. Oh, lovely and smoothly. All the way back out, and then we're going to reach. So arms go overhead, stretch up. Now you can look up if you prefer it. Lift those fingers up. Oh, down you come. Good. This time we're going to roll down again, same thing. Tuck your chin. Remember, we're trying to make this back as curved as you possibly can. Heading, I always shut my eyes on this actually, it's quite nice. Because it doesn't matter how low you go. Don't consider this a challenge of how low your fingers can go. It doesn't matter. I just want you to go as low as it works for you. So keep yourselves down there. Some of you might want to fold your arms and let them hang. There goes a noisy motorbike. Arms hang down. And up you come. Slow and steady. Pushing your spine backwards, pulling your tummy muscles in. And then we're going to reach up and stretch. Think of all those back muscles reaching up. Pull the tummy muscles in. Down you come. Okay, this time we are going to go to a down dog. So you can either come down onto your knees with me first, or you can go straight from a roll down into a down dog. I'll do the easier version for now. So take a breath in. start, as always, with the roll down. So down we go. Nice and steady. Hold it there. And then pop yourselves on your knees. Hands are on the floor, slightly wider than shoulder width. And I've got my knees underneath my hips. Tuck your toes under, lift up, push back. Heels drop. I'm pressing my body backwards so those heels are heading towards the floor. Sucking in my tummy. Oh, can we feel those stretches? Right down the backs of my legs. Oh, bottom stretching too. If you're not feeling it, you may be kind of here in the middle. So really push back. Okay, we're going to go back onto our knees. And then gently come back onto our feet. Don't rush because you can get a bit, I got a bit dizzy then. You can get dizzy when you're changing position. So nice and steady. Back onto those feet. I'm just out of camera, so bring myself forward. And then up we come. And all this changing of position can make us a bit dizzy. So it's nothing to worry about, but just take it carefully. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. Breath in. Chin tucks. Now this time, when we get to the bottom, you don't actually have to go onto your knees. What you can do is just bend your knees, walk your hands forwards until you get to about the right position, and then settle back into a down dog. Everyone's a bit different where they feel their hands should be, so yeah, I'm just suggesting you can work out what's best for you. Push those heels down. Now what I'd like you to do is bend your right knee, push your left heel down further. Swap over. And again. Once more. Then both heels down, tummy muscles pulled in. Push back. Great. Drop your knees down to the floor. Bring yourselves into child's pose. Head on the floor if you can. Remember, cat stretch is always a good alternative. And let's just rest here. Breathing for me. I know it's hard to breathe because we're all cramped up. So try and imagine you're kind of breathing into the top of your ribs, the back of your ribs. Exhale. Lovely. And bring yourselves up to sitting. Oh, how did we do? All the way around. I'm just going to sit on my heels actually. If you'd rather sit on your bottom, you can do. Doesn't really matter. This position's quite good to stretch the fronts of your shins. So my feet are flat on the floor and I'm stretching right down the front. So if you're doing a bit of running at the minute or even a lot of walking and you're getting a bit of pain, so down here, down your shins, then this is quite a good stretch. It's just that people call it shin splints, which sounds like your bones are shattering, and it's not that really. It's the muscles are slightly pulling away. It's actually the tendons pulling slightly away and creating inflammation. So it's not like your shins are splintering into pieces. Okay, breathe in, reach up. Exhale. And again, breathe in, reach up. And exhale. Fabulous. Well done, everybody. Well done. Super, super work. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to come forward so I can see what's going on. Classes as normal this week, of course. So I'll see you again for Pilates on Wednesday morning. Don't forget we've got Pilates for all tomorrow morning if you fancy a slightly longer class. And that one we have the relaxation, which is always a highlight. So have a really good day, everybody. And don't forget to have a look at the newsletter. I have put it onto Facebook. If you'd like it to drop into your inbox, then just send me your email address and I'll add you onto my list. And there's bits and bobs in there, so including information about classes restarting, physical classes restarting. But you know, even though the hall is going to be available, thanks Sarah and Rachel, the hall's going to be, hopefully, we're finding a way by the middle of July, or last week in July. It doesn't mean classes will start straight away, and I've yet to work out how I'm going to, and if I can, maintain the online classes. So I'm going to have some real brainstorming about that, and I'll be talking to the community centre and the church hall. So leave it with me. As soon as I have a plan, I'll come back. Oh, thanks, Christine. Thanks, Lindsay. Yeah, Bitesize Pilates is just right, Lindsay, isn't it? It's just enough. So have a really good day, everybody, and I'll see you either tomorrow or Wednesday. Keep with the challenge. Keep doing those classes. Bye, everybody.